I thought this could be a tariff negotiating strategy, just putting pressure in a lot of different places, including a couple banks.
Well, I think it was.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought it was, and it felt like that. And then it went from just sort of this where I couldn't send money to 2 weeks ago, literally getting an email from the Mexican government, the banking institution or whatever, saying, your account at Banco is frozen. You cannot touch it, but don't worry. As long as you have something like 3 million pesos or less, which I do, they said you just have to open a new bank account and you'll be fine.
When you say my account was frozen, that sounds scary, but it was basically just, we're going to be shutting down Banco. They're losing their banking license, but your funds are safe. When you open up a new bank account, here is the process that you are going to go through with, Banco to move those assets from Banco into your new bank account. And, so it's not like people were going to lose their money. Is it a pain in the ass?
But people
Sure.
felt that way, right? I think we as Americans immediately think of the bank runs, of the stock market crashes, or of the Depression. Immediately in my head, I started trying to remember what that FDIC sign on every bank door said that the account was insured up to. You kind of freak out a little bit, even though the government was very clear in saying, you're fine. You have a year to make this transition. But in the meantime, I would go on my Banco account and I would get the message from the Mexican government. I couldn't even see my accounts. So I think what you said is important, that this wasn't like a structural failure that could have a domino effect in the Mexican banking system. This was a different kind of situation.